come on. What are we, a bunch of dummies?
Yeah. Now he's got all of these molesting charges or whatever on.
Yeah. So, yeah, and he wants to hang around little boys a lot, too. I mean, that's just so weird. I mean, it's just, I mean, hanging around kids is one thing, but then having them sleep over, and all that stuff, that gets a little odd. There's no reason for it. There's no logical reason.
His house is pretty cool, though. I'd like to have a house like that. He's got, like, a theme park or something in the back.
Yeah, I guess we all would like that, wouldn't we? Well, get these goat hogs going, and you can have all that. Where are we? I'll see. What is that? John Lennon used to say that to the Beatles back when they got first started. He said, "Where was that? Boys, where are we going?
Boys, where are we going?
And we're going to the top. What top? To the very top. Something like that." That's what they used to say before they were even thought that they were ever going to be famous.
Yeah, they were pretty famous.
Yeah, that was a hit of the luck of the draw there.
Yeah.
Right place at the right time. Being born in the right time.
Yep.
Yeah, everything just fell into place real well for him.
But we might we're trying to write songs, but we also want to do like a couple of Nirvana songs and stuff.
Well, you got to do covers because most people don't want to hear your songs. They want to hear songs that they know.
Yeah.
So if you bring them in and you get that down slick, you also, I think, you develop ideas from playing other songs too.
Yeah.
Of course, you're obviously developing your skill.
So we might work on Smells Like Teen Spirit because I pretty much know the whole thing that.
Yeah.
Or something.
And then what about
April's the Quiet.
Aerosmith song?
Huh?
What about that Aerosmith Dream On?
I don't know if we're going to do an Aerosmith.
What about Under the Bridge?
Yeah, we might do that one. But that one only has one guitar, so.
Sometimes I
have to
feel.
kind of do something.
Well, I don't they get into a rockin' sound after a while. I mean, when it opens up with one guitar, but then everything comes in after a minute or two, doesn't it?
Still just one guitar.
There's no drumming in it at all.
Yeah, there's drums. There's a drums and bass. There's no other guitars.
Well, you guys can enhance it.
Wow.
Yeah. So Flea, I guess, was playing in it?
Huh?
Flea was a guitar player in it, right?
No, he's a bass player.
Oh, who's the guitar?
I don't know.
Isn't that weird?
What?
That the bass player is the more well-known. I guess he's just an oddball, and his name is easy to remember.
Yeah.
So what's your name gonna be? Nat.
Huh?
Nat?
Nat?
Yeah.
N-A-T?
No, G-N-A-T.
Why?
Well, see, it's like Flea.
Oh.
Nat. Techno Monster.
My band. But I was trying to think of something different to do. Maybe I'll tell them we shall have names so after bugs like Flea.
Yeah. Or it can be Earth. And then it could be Wind. So it could be Fire. Fire! So,
Yeah, I don't watch that anymore.
It's hard to watch it when it's on late at night.
I know.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb the way they've backed off because some kid lights his house on fire and then blames Beavis and Butthead somehow. It's like, you got fires on TV all the time. You got people shooting each other all the time. How does this cartoon? I mean, cartoons are the most violent of all forms of film. Tom and Jerry and all those guys are always like smashing each other and mean, it's like now, why did this one get picked out of the crowd? You know, is it more lifelike? Do kids can't realize that it's a cartoon?
I know. I think on the beginning they changed it.
Yeah, they did.
These aren't even real. They're cartoons.
Right. It's just like people always like to blame somebody else for their problems.
Yeah.
Or blame something else. And then MTV, is supposed to be so hip, they buckle under the pressure.
Yeah.
And now I hear that this show may go off completely because they can't deal with the pressure.
They have a book coming out.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, it's called This Book Sucks.
Well, I don't think that'll be any good. I think they're better as an animated cartoon.
And they have an album coming out.
Well, what they should come out with is a video. I mean, that's their main thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to read them. You don't want to listen to them. You want to see them and hear them. Well, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that we got D.C. here and down there and Tampa and Miami. People are getting murdered every night.
Yeah, I know.
And this is before Beavis and Butthead ever came around. And there's arsonists around forever.
Yeah, like out in California.
Yeah, look at those guys. There's stuff like this goes on all the time. And one TV show is suddenly going to make somebody do something.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Kid? He didn't even have cable.
Oh, he didn't?
No, he didn't even have cable.
Well, then why the heck could they ever accuse that?
And the neighbor said that that kid was always impressed or whatever with fire. He always liked fire.
Right. Yeah. I mean, sure it's that. I mean, it's just so insane. But people complain, oh, TV's so violent, and oh, it's so horrible, and oh, it's this and that. Well, what's the highest rated shows? They're all of all the highest rated shows. Those are the ones you put on a good show, and there's been a lot of them that have been on there that have been really intellectual, very stimulating, and everybody's bored out of their minds with them. They don't want to watch them. They like to see the shoot 'em up, bang, bang bang, and all the off-colored stuff, and I mean, and then they have like two faces. They don't admit that they like that stuff, but they're standing there glued to the TV.
Yeah.
The ratings show it, and then yet they get this feigned disgust at it. It's just like you can't have it both ways. Either you like the stuff or you don't like it. Either you're going to watch it or you're not going to watch it, and don't pretend like you're not, that you're disgusted with something that you're glued to the TV on, every week. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just a bunch of nut jobs out there. These Christian fundamentalists are